Hello and welcome to Would You Rather with Big Mike and the boys. I'm Big Mike, and here are some boys. Tony and Liam, how's it going?
It's going.
It's going great. That's how it's going.
Yeah.
It's nice.
How's it going for you, Mike?
Oh, it's going okay.
No.
I just heard something horrible during the week, but I'll talk about it in a while.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So, episode 31. Did you ever think we'd get to episode 31?
It's fucking every week.
This is going to be my question every week now. Did
what do you mean now? It's been since, I'd say, episode 10, you've asked us this question every week. But every week my answer changes, so, no.
No, it
I didn't
isn't.
think we were going to get here.
The Benny bus. That's my answer to that.
Okay, lads, I've got a serious question here, okay? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
So we've spent the last 2 weeks building your brand.
Yeah.
And today I'm going to ask you, if you could only eat one type of apple ever again, what would it be?
Granny Smith.
Pink Lady.
And why?
Because they're delicious. They're absolutely, not like a golden delicious, but they're absolutely delicious. Granny Smith's nice and sour and crispy and delicious and lovely.
Do they ever hurt your teeth, Tony? They've hurt my gums before.
A lot of people have said that. No.
Went through a real Granny Smith phase.
But you
Dressed up as her every day.
You can cook with them as well.
But they were good, but I ate too many. And I hate them now.
Too much of a good thing, you know?
Too much for a good thing. And Liam, pink ladies, nice and soft like yourself?
Yeah. They're just delicious. They're sweet, juicy. And I've very rarely got a bad pink lady.
And they're more expensive, generally.
So you can cook with
Granny Smiths.
Granny Smiths, like, you know? You can use it not just for eating.
Not just for Christmas.
So you cook and then throw it at people?
Yeah, exactly.
Like you did out the back of your granny's house, yeah.
Yeah. You can, like, heat them up and then throw it on top of people.
Like boil them and then kind of like their skin and be burning off. Like, but at least it tastes.
Someone's trying to break into that Would You Rather castle.
Yeah, our moat is just full of molten fucking apple.
From my granny's garden.
Specifically
She's
from there.
actually Granny Smith, would you believe that?
She is not.
No. Is she? It's Smith
not.
and Williams.
Look, it is what it is, alright?
I don't believe you.
I don't believe it.
You could say he's full of Smith.
Hey.
Shit.
How'd you like them apples?
Liam, is part of what you like about the pink ladies the name?
I don't mind the name, like, but it's the taste is what I really like.
Do you think it's a bit camp?
What
Like
do you
in
mean?
Pink Ladies? Just Pink Ladies?
So you just prefer red apples?
I prefer
pink-
red apples in general, yeah. But my favourite is Pink Lady.
What do you prefer the look of, a red or a green apple?
Red.
Yeah, I think red is more aesthetically pleasing.
I prefer green now, myself.
Yeah.
I hate
like
yellow
nice.
apples. You know, they're meant to be green. They're just like
Yeah.
yellow.
Yeah, no one likes them.
Do you remember the apple lollipops that were red and yellow and green? They were fucking delicious. Sour apples.
And let's give a shout out to where you used to buy them, Liam.
I used to buy them in Centra Topshop in Kilmallock. O'Riordan's Centra Topshop in Kilmallock. I used to buy them there. They were
Top shop.
Yeah, well, it was the top of the town, so we used to call it Topshop. It's actually, I think it's technically the bottom of the town.
It's now reopened again after many years being closed.
That's fucking super news to hear.
Was it Pull and Bear now?
Yeah. Anyway, it was a great shop. They used to have all the nice sweets in there. That was my favorite lollipop.
This is gonna be really interesting to people from around like our very specific area at home, Liam. But the Bruff also used to have a Centra that was called the Top Shop.
Fucking gas, isn't it?
Yeah, because it used to be like
And that was at the bottom of the town, was it?
no at the top. It used to be like the top branding, you know, like top oil or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So it used to actually be the Top Shop, and then it changed to
okay.
Centra, right? And we still call it the Top Shop to this very day.
That's funny, isn't it? Because that wasn't the reason we called it Top Shop in Kilmallock. We used to just call it Top Shop because you come up from school and it was the last shop on the way out of the town.
I wonder, did that the word Top Shop, the phrase Top Shop kind of come over from Druff, and like people didn't know what Top Shop meant. They're like, oh, this must be the Top Shop.
No, I think top of the town is a big thing in most towns. They say top of town.
If you're from Kilmallock, write in. Let us know why you call it the Top Shop.
Yeah.
And would you shop there now? So, should we just get into it?
Yeah. Let's just get into it, Mike. Why were you asking us about apples? Just...
Personal branding.
Oh, okay. Grand.
So, boys, this is the space where we normally have the ad. But after listening to last week's podcast and hearing the ad that was played, the sanctity and purity of our ad space was sullied last week.
I'll have to disagree, Mike.
That fucking prick managed to get his dirty voice onto this podcast, spreading lies about me being sexist and homophobic.
But he was not sexist or homophobic, Mike.
Was he racist?
No.
Was he just being a bit of a prick?
No, he was being really, really, genuine and decent about the whole thing.
But why do I hate him so much then?
But that's the question we were trying to ask and answer, Mike.
But why did you let him on the podcast?
Because I felt his voice needed to be heard.
But everyone skipped forward when they heard his voice.
I don't think that's true. Did you? Is that why you think he might have said some racist stuff?
I feel like this week we need to have no ad as a sign of respect for what the ad segment used to be before charlatans like him.
Mid silence,
came on to. I think there should be a minute silence.
It's good audio, for a podcast. Minute silence.
I think we should have a minute silence, and I don't think anyone should skip forward 1 minute. And
I'll just add a minute silence.
You can add in a minute silence. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, because you're definitely not going to get me quiet for a minute.
I hate Pat. Can you just put that in the middle of the minute silence, at 30 seconds? Yeah. Right, now that horrible business is out of the way, and again,
necessary.
We shouldn't be hearing any more from that prick. Question 1. This week, we're doing round 2 again, Tony. Are you happy to hear?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's so excited.
Yeah, he can't contain himself.
Can't help it.
Okay, alrighty then. Would you rather have a house made all of concrete blocks or have a clone of yourself exactly as you are now? So the results from this last time is that Tony said he'd rather have a glass house, and I agreed with Liam about a concrete block house. Liam said he'd rather have a clone baby than a clone as he is now, and I agreed with Tony that I would rather have a clone as I am now, or 6 months ago.
Oh, so the clone is as we were 6 months ago, or no?
Oh.
That's a good one, yeah.
6 months ago.
Oh, I don't know how really that changes anything, but it is weird.
Changes everything.
What? Okay, because Tony's a new man. This is unfair to me.
He's an annoying little shit.
He didn't used to make soup. He didn't used to lie about making soup.
Excuse? I had lovely Bruce Lee soup. He's an annoying little shit.
What soup is it this week? Is that apple soup?
Apple soup.
No, that'll be apple sauce. No, it's actually banana soup.
Banana sauce?
No, banana soup.
Okay.
Fritters?
Fritters? Like fried, deep fried bananas?
Not fritters. What are they called? Plantains. Yeah, that's it. Plantain soup.
That's what it is this week? Idiot sandwich.
Anyway, back to annoying little bollocks,
A year ago.
Couldn't deal with him. No.
Do you hate who you were then?
Oh, sure, look at me now.
But you didn't even pick the concrete block house last time, Tony.
Yeah, but
So are you going to go for that now ahead of something you did pick?
can I have the concrete block house to put my clone in?
Can have both.
Kind of both never.
I suppose I could just build one myself, couldn't
You could.
I? Yeah. Go on in there, buddy. Hang on a second, I know what you're doing.
See, the clone one I still can't grasp it, guys.
I think this is just
But if
madness.
it was 6 months ago, I'd be able to know. I'd know because I'd have 6 months of knowledge.
I think that's just madness that you can't grasp it. I
What do you mean?
I really do.
What do you mean?
We're not getting into this again.
Anyway, if it was 6 months ago, I'd definitely know. Like, you'd actually be able to physically see or visibly see who's different, like. So I've put on a bit of fucking... And I've grown my hair a little longer. So I'd know.
They've definitely gotten greyer now.
I'm me now, yeah.
But would you be worried, Liam, right? Before, when it was like you and an exact replica of you,
Yeah.
like whatever, you're the same person. But now, would you be worried that your girlfriend would prefer the clone? Because he would be a bit different. Maybe more what she signed up for.
No, I don't think so.
And if she preferred the clone, would you like graciously bow out?
No.
You'd kick up a stink.
Fucking kick up stink.
Okay.
The clown would too.
Huh?
The clown would as well.
Well, no. I've matured so much in 6 months that I'd be well able to handle him.
And the clone would be like, oh, like, he wouldn't like her, because she's changed in 6 months. He liked her 6 months ago.
Yeah. He'd be trying to change her back, and I'd be like, oh, this is fucking bullshit, man. This is really... I'd be like,
baby.
This is really confusing. And I'd be just staring at him and her. I wouldn't even know who I was. It'd be fucking bullshit, man. I don't want that.
What with the concrete block house?
Don't want that either.
In the middle of feckin' winter.
You said concrete built is better built.
I did
Famously.
say that. But I didn't want a glass house or a concrete house. Like,
The middle of winter.
You wanted a clone baby, Liam,
I did.
but that isn't an option.
It's not an option. If okay, just a question. If my clone had a baby with my girlfriend and then I kill my clone, that's essentially still my baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you'd have murdered someone.
But it's only myself.
Yeah, but you'd have, firstly, suicide is illegal. And secondly, your girlfriend would be pretty upset that you've killed her lover.
I don't understand how suicide can be illegal. What are the consequences?
Do you know the death penalty? I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. I'd be like, what?
It's like you survive. Well, sorry, buddy. Tough luck.
No, attempted suicide isn't illegal. That's different.
Attempted suicide isn't illegal. That's weird.
That's ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
That's outrageous.
Did he give you a fine or something to the family?
Being 300 years old is now illegal. Oh, no. Don't worry about that one.
Having a clone probably should be illegal. Especially what he'd be up to.
What would he be up to, Mike?
What if he went around kissing other girls?
That'd be grand.
Well, no. One, would you feel like he was kind of cheating on your girlfriend because he should love her, right?
No, it's not his girlfriend, though.
Okay, cool. And two, what if everyone's, I saw Liam kissing loads of girls around town, and your girlfriend would be like, oh no, everyone thinks he's a cheat and a scumbag.
You think my girlfriend's an idiot? She would know that it was the clone. You know, we'll have a conversation. She doesn't not know the clone exists, like.
Have you got anything to say about the concrete block house?
It's fucking cold. It's winter.
It'd be rough on your feet.
Cold, dank, and cold.
Yeah.
Rice Krispie buns.
It was shit. It was shit then. It's shit now. Like, the clone one has kind of changed, so I'm quite into it.
Oh, you shouldn't be into it. Fucking hell, Liam.
Mike, no, come on now. You're making up your own jokes here. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean, like, shagging my clone. I didn't mean, like, I'd be shagging my own clone. Remember?
Gives me the heebie-jeebies thinking.
Yeah. Now imagine 69. His face just turned inside out. No, I didn't mean that, Mike.
Or
did I? Find out next week.
Come on, you little shittos.
I could definitely outsmart me from 6 months ago and now and murder him in his sleep.
big block house would be kind of like living in a bunker.
Yeah.
If you do this,
Yeah.
That question's coming up. Don't worry. Tony, what would you do with your clone? Would you have a laugh? Would you go into the wild and leave him to live your life?
I think I'd be way too annoying 6 months ago, you know. 6 months ago would be like having a child. That's how much I'd grown up in that 6 months.
Because the thing about Tony, 6 months ago for both of you is that they had like hopes and dreams still.
That's why it's real annoying. Like
they thought that this whole thing would blow over in a few more months.
You're bringing them into existence to this fucking... That's not nice either.
I'd still make them just, you know, go to my non-existent work the whole time.
Tony, at least you could have an exciting new flavour of soup next week.
Yeah.
Clone flavour. Mmm.
Cream of Toneroni. I mean, again, so Tony shocked us last week when he said that he didn't want a tail anymore. And this week, is Tony going to shock us again and say he doesn't want Cloney anymore?
I'm a new man.
Wow.
You know, new year, new me.
New man, new me.
Yeah, new moon.
Who this? I don't know. Like, I would have to murder him, I guess.
Have to.
Feed him to the badgers.
I have to fucking kill him and do something with the body, yeah. Or I can just have a concrete house. Ugh, that's shit. These are the worst that could have lined up together, like. And why didn't you just take a clone fucking baby, Mike, and this would be so much easier on me?
Because I didn't want to raise a baby alone.
You want another you? It's a bit fucking...
If that was the choice, yeah.
Fucking self-indulgent, isn't it? It's fucking...
fucking best friend, like, why not?
Fucking weird, isn't it?
Someone who would like to do the things I do.
Sexually?
Don't leave that in.
Leaving it in.
Oh, that's weird.
You fucking said it about me, you cunt.
I don't need everyone to know that. So, Tony, what are you thinking?
What am I thinking?
Are we going to keep Cloney going, or are you going to throw him under the bendy bus?
Oh, yeah, the bendy bus. Yeah, I'd actually still pick Cloney. I'm only pulling his tail. Oh no, pulling his bus. Sorry, pushing his bus. Pushing his bus.
I'm only bending his bus. Okay, so Tony's stuck with Cloney. That's nice. Liam, are you sticking with Cloney, or are you gonna?
Mine wasn't going to be allowed called Cloney, was it? Mine was Dolly or something stupid. Yeah, I'll take the clone and I'll murder him first day.
I call him Mium. Mium.
So Tony and Liam both agreed that they would like to have a clone as they are now. Liam a little bit different because he would like to commit murder tomorrow. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? And do you think Pat's a prick? Because I think he is.
Mike, come on.
Okay. Would you rather, if you always had to wear a Tesco uniform, or be a Muppet?
I don't think I picked either of them, did I?
Let's have a look. Tony likes the fun answer. Looking back in the archives, Tony, you picked you'd want to be a Muppet because you didn't want to be a Muppet baby, and Liam, and Tony picked the Batman uniform, and Liam picked the Tesco uniform. So both of these are my tiebreakers as well.
What did I pick? For the Muppet one?
You said you'd rather have a Muppet baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
you picked the baby twice.
Yeah.
Which shows how repetitive I was being even in the early episodes.
I'd probably pick a Muppet and then dress up in a Tesco uniform as a fuck you.
To the question.
Just all the time. Yeah.
Now, if we recall, Tony, you were concerned about getting your neck stuck in a branch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course, because you're fucking made of fucking wool, aren't you? Somebody just taking your fillings out. You walk past a dog, you're like, fuck. Dog thinks you're just a big walking toy.
But why would you get your neck stuck in a branch?
Because branches can be sticking out, like.
Yeah.
You ever get your jumper caught in a branch and it rips a hole?
Very rarely.
Because we live in the city.
How often does a branch hit you in the neck?
Hits me in the neck? I don't know. I don't like write it down and keep record. Oh,
Because it never
match
happens,
number
Tony.
6. That's definitely happened loads of times.
How many jumpers have you?
You know when you're walking through the bushes?
No. And I think the police should know about this.
Wait, Muppet or Tesco uniform? Like, you can only ever wear Tesco uniform ever again.
That's it.
That's fucking. When it's going up against the Muppet, it's.
Have you seen some of the Tesco uniforms these days, though?
You've been taking note, have you?
Oh, I tell you what.
It's
Tell you what.
it's only the Tesco uniform from the picture we put on Facebook back in the day. Nice blue kind of like fleece.
What one were you thinking of, Tom?
The polo shirt.
Top hat.
They don't have
Yeah.
top hats, tails.
If I worked in Tesco, I'd like to wear it every day.
Always doing this.
And like, if I was a Tickle Me Elmo.
You'd be a Muppet version of yourself, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, Tickle Me Elmo.
Well, you've seen the Muppet version of yourself, actually.
Tickle me, Tony.
Tony Tickles.
Yeah, we asked this question before our arch nemesis podcast was Muppets podcast.
Huh?
Yeah, we spoke about this.
Tony, surely you did the homework where I said everyone had to listen to Foley and Friends.
Well, yeah, why were you making us listen to it when it's our nemesis? Why were we giving them ratings?
And learn from their mistakes.
They should be learning from our mistakes because we have so many.
They actually don't make mistakes. They're perfect. It's the best podcast ever made. Tesco uniforms are nice. Nice kind of blue and navy.
Yeah, but every day, all day, every day.
You'd be pretty warm in the winter being a Muppet.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be very cozy and warm. But geez,
Yeah.
the summertime. I can imagine going for a swim. Just sink to the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't swim.
Fuck.
No swimming for you.
I never even thought about that.
Well, it's no different to now anyway. I still need a rubber.
But they must be
Ring
waterproof,
duck.
are they?
Well, they'd just be heavy.
No, you just get wet and then you just dry off.
No, but he's saying like when the water, like they're permeable or not.
Yeah, permeable.
Alright.
Oh, so fuck. So you would sink to the bottom.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then you just
But then-
walk along the bottom of the
Yeah.
pool, probably.
It'd be comedic.
And a fucking shark comes along and bites you.
In a swimming
All
pool.
the fluff.
I was thinking a swimming pool, yeah.
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 What swimming pools are you going to? I'm always going to the
Shark-infested
zoo.
swimming pools.
Swimming pool. Best swimming pools in the zoo.
I'll go with the seals and they go. I love them ones.
So, and this is a question I asked back in the day, but what would your girlfriends think if you were a Muppet? Would they still be interested? Would they be more interested?
I already think I'm a Muppet.
Would you cuddle up with the dead Muppets at night?
No,
Again, dead Muppets like.
like you didn't say dead Muppets before, and it was bad enough.
So much
It's
worse.
so much worse now. Like,
Dead Muppets.
why are they dead? Like,
Maybe if your fur got like old looking or whatever, you could like cut off their fur and put it on you.
I don't think anybody would take you seriously as a Muppet though.
did he say?
Yeah.
Tony's trying to move past it.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of stuck on it. I don't know. Giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Actually, I'd probably just like tear one open and jump inside and be like, "Hey, I'm someone else today."
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Put on their
Waka
skin.
waka! Because you
Yeah.
killed Fozzie.
You'd be putting their skin on over your skin, pretending
Yeah,
you're
but they're
them.
Muppets like.
But you're also a Muppet, so that's
Would you pull out the stuffing, or
But they were never alive in the first place.
is that the police coming to fucking arrest you because you're messing with dead Muppets?
so the Muppets you're talking about are just
They were
teddy bears.
never alive
Okay,
in the
they're
first
just
place.
they're
It's
just
not like
teddy
I'm
bears.
going around killing Muppet World. Like.
Yeah,
Because Liam said he'd kill his clone
I will kill my clone.
with no provocation.
And then he'd wear his skin.
Oh, I'm 6 months younger.
What's wrong with the Tesco uniform?
No wrinkles here. What?
What's wrong with the Tesco uniform?
Discounts would be nice.
You wouldn't get discounts from wearing the uniform.
I think you would.
No.
If you walk in with confidence, it's all about, why do the Yankees always win in baseball?
Confidence.
Because of the pinstripes. You know what I mean? Pinstripe.
No, it's because their hats are good sellers.
Well, it's because of the pinstripes in the uniform.
Why? It makes him look more confident.
Yeah. People are mesmerised by it.
But you can't wear pinstripes. You have to wear a Tesco uniform.
Yeah, exactly. But you walk in with confidence in Tesco, and you're like, hey, Sandra, what are you doing with that tin of potatoes? Tin of potatoes? Yeah. What are you doing with that tin of potatoes?
And you pretend like you're working that one, not...
Whatever, you just pretend. And then you go walking up to the counter.
And you say, hey, baby, give me the discount. And she says, hey, baby, what's your employee number? And you say, oh, man.
Do you think they ask what's your employee number?
I don't think anywhere asks for what.
63729, Sandra. Look it up.
And they say, well, they always start with a 4.
And I'd be like, yeah, not in my branch, not in my district, Samantha.
Well, why will you just tell Sandra to put down the tin of potatoes if you don't work in this branch?
This is coming from the top brass, okay, Sandra? And I don't want to hear any more of your bullshit about it.
Well,
the potatoes will stay where they are, and I'm getting a discount.
Tin potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, my name's Sandra, and I think that you've come from head office to test me to see if I'm giving out discounts to strangers wearing Tesco uniforms.
Sandra, you sound like a Southern Belle.
And I'm a spooky pumpkin, and I'm not going to fall for your tricks.
Pumpkin in a Tesco uniform.
Yeah. You're just a pumpkin dressed as a Tesco employee, aren't you?
I had to pick it.
You don't work in this branch either, do you? We're sussing you out, Mr. Pumpkin.
Mrs. Pumpkin.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What would a pumpkin Muppet look like?
A pumpkin and a Muppet. Yeah. Kind of mixed, if you can imagine.
Full of fluff.
What would Sandra look like? Actually, in Muppet Christmas Carol, are there Muppet pumpkins? There's definitely Muppet vegetables. Carol? Yeah. In like the...
Why in the
Christmas it's like, it's one more sleep till Christmas. In that, I feel like there's...
Oh, there are vegetables in it, actually.
I have no idea.
Maybe some kind of gourd, but I don't know if it was a pumpkin.
Yeah, well, we'll have to find out.
Could be butternut squash.
Let's find out next Christmas when we watch it again.
Right. What would you be? No, what was the question? Oh, yeah. Tesco uniform or Muppet? What do you want?
Muppet.
You be a Muppet?
Muppet. And Liam?
I'm going to be a Muppet as well. And we forgot about all the Jason Segel stuff, but we're going to be doing that too.
To get better. Okay, so Tony and Liam both said that they would rather be a Muppet than be a man wearing a Tesco uniform. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? Would you rather you can't smell or you live in the world of Game of Thrones?
I reckon that not having a sense of smell would be handy there, though.
Can have both. So these are two that you agreed on again. So you picked can't smell above smelling, and you picked living in the Game of Thrones world above living in the Purge world, and then we went on to do 4 episodes of a bonus Purge podcast, even though he chose against it.
Yeah, but we wouldn't want to live there. It's nice to look in from the outside, though.
And I can't really smell anyway.
Yeah.
I don't have much of a smell.
I remember, Tony, you wouldn't be one of the Lannisters.
No. It was agreed upon that I'd be the number 1 Lannister. No.
Top Lannister.
I'd be Mr. Lannister.
Tony Lannister.
I'd take Joffrey's place.
Oh, you cunt. You just want to be a cunt as well.
Either that or Ramsay's place.
Ramsay Snow or Bolton?
Spoiler alert! I don't know. Fucking stupid.
Fucking stupid.
No, the class thing. I would be even lower class than I was 6 months ago now. I was still technically employed then. So I would just probably be a peasant on the street, like.
Do you remember in every reality Tony thought he'd keep on working in a bar, but in the Game of Thrones world Tony thought he'd move on up?
Yeah, moving on up. That's what you have to do in the Game of Thrones world to survive.
You live or you die.
Yeah, you just gotta keep dissecting until you make your way up. There's no sitting pretty.
Yeah, I think I'd be more ready for it now. I just killed my clone. I can fucking take on some other cunts who I don't even know who are not essentially me.
Oh, White Walkers.
And if you think about it, you could go to the Game of Thrones world and just smell the flowers.
If you really like smelling flowers.
And all the shit on the streets.
Used to grow the flowers.
Yeah.
No sense of smell? That just sounds like coronavirus now, no?
I've actually been there, yeah. No sense of smell and taste, though. That was the killer.
Yeah,
the smell wasn't actually that bad. No sense of smell wasn't that bad.
You probably wouldn't notice if there's no sense of smell.
The taste came back before the smell came back. So, the no sense of smell wasn't such a bad thing.
Would you like to fight a White Walker?
What, do we have to?
You might have to.
Could I not take them out for a nice steak dinner?
No, they don't like going on nights out.
They prefer travelling. Yeah.
Yeah?
You'd like to fight one?
Yeah. I'd like to fight a dozen of them.
Would you?
Or what's his name? Whitebeard or whatever they call him.
The
Ice King.
Night King.
Yeah,
White
Ice
King.
King.
Whitebeard.
Not the Nice King, the Night King. Yeah, the Nice King. Yeah, can I believe
Yeah,
that?
I'd like to fight him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
in a cage? Would you play your music first?
No, I'd tell him to play my music.
You wouldn't do it like
It's the subtle differences.
But they make all the difference.
See, if you can't smell, it's very like your own life now. I'm gonna try to be professional like I used to be. If you can't smell, it's just your life now. Except, yeah, like Tony said, you don't have a great sense of smell. I don't have a very good sense of smell. It wouldn't make your life that much different. It'd be pretty normal.
Yeah.
Living in the world of Game of Thrones, quite different.
It's like mega different, like nothing like our lives now. Like.
So, like, Kylie Minogue doesn't exist. Samantha Mumba never existed.
Yeah, but I'd just start playing their music.
But we still have Ed Sheeran, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like Ed Sheeran?
I'd have that William Wallace sword, though.
We have Lily Allen's brother.
Yeah, what's his name? Alfie?
We have do you know in Alfie. You know in that pub in King's Landing where it's always midnight. It's always Halloween. No, it's always New Year's Eve. And you have that South African and he's like, Nadin. You want a bowl of gruel? I'm trying to do more character work. That's
oh yeah, no, I can see it. It's good. Keep it up.
Who else is it? Susie Soccer. Hey there, guys. You want to play soccer with me?
Do they have soccer in Game of Thrones?
No.
Little. She's not in Game of Thrones work. She's the greatest footballer who ever lived. Hey,
yeah, I know, but why was she there? Why is she there?
I think her name would be more like Susie Stick Your Head in a Bin. No.
She just can't smell. Hey, I can't smell. That's how
she can't smell either. I don't understand.
That's how I work into this question. I'm just a sassy Southern belle.
Wait, is the sock like what? When we choose no sense of smell, does everyone not have a sense of smell?
Just you and Susie Soccer.
Why, like?
So
you can connect on a deeper level.
You prefer if everyone had no sense?
Everyone could smell, and I can't smell. It's just like me. Doesn't bother me.
So yeah, that's something, isn't it? With Susie Soccer, would I rather have no sense of smell with Susie Soccer or live in Game of Thrones with a South African pretending to be doing a terrible impression?
I just wouldn't go there to that place.
No, I just wouldn't.
I'd be too busy running the whole fucking kingdom.
Yeah, Tony would. I wouldn't. I'd just be on the streets covered in shit and piss,
fighting the White Walker.
Would you be chasing all the hot babes?
In the nice king.
Nice.
In Game of Thrones. Where would you want to live?
You just stared me out till I kind of believe him. Like.
Where would you want to live in the Game of Thrones world?
Huh?
Would you live in King's Landing? Would you live in Winterfell? Would you live in Dorne?
Travel around.
Oh yeah, because you're still allowed to travel and go on nights out.
Yeah.
Would you be like a traveling merchant?
No.
Maybe you buy some nice silks in Dorne.
Like from the bottom and then make my way up, see where it brings me.
Yeah, so you can be like starting from the bottom now here at the wall, and then a Night Walker, a White Walker, the Night King, stabs you, and you shatter into a million pieces. And Susie Soccer goes, Oh no!
I didn't smell it coming.
Tony, baby!
Fucking smell you. No.
I thought that was you.
Yeah. I'll take no smell, please.
Why is no one else doing characters?
What? What characters do you want us to do?
I don't know. Make one up.
Oh, you took all our characters.
I
You
did
every
not.
character from everything.
No. I did not. I've only just used Susie Soccer. She was free for a long time.
For the 2 episodes where we've been doing characters.
You could do the sewage tank inspector. Hello,
What?
I am here to inspect your sewage tank.
She was not.
Did you just do it like a
French.
Was it French? I thought it was.
Bonjour.
I need to check the sewage tank.
Oh, you thought it was like Hispanic.
I'm here to check your sewage tank.
Right.
That's my double accent. What, mate? Sewage tank needs looking at, mate.
What are we talking? What the
Where are we
fuck?
now?
I don't know, man.
Would you rather? You can't smell? Let's just start it again here. You can't smell? Or you live in the world of Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I already picked, didn't I? I already said I don't want to smell.
Okay. And Tony?
Game of Thrones.
Knew it.
Okay. Tiebreaker. Back to the big old Mike. The big Mike Buskey. And I would pick to live in the world of Game of Thrones. So Liam picked not being able to smell. And Tony picked living in the world of Game of Thrones. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? So here we are again at our last Tony
Snapsaroni from Tony.
Snapsaronis from Tony's.
Right. Just give me a second there now, hi. Right. Schnapsaroni from Tony. After losing his father, a young boy joins a hippie group and becomes a vegan.
It's just something to do with the Beatles.
It's Tony's movie, I think, is it? No?
Oh, my movie?
No?
What's my movie?
Into the Wild?
No. He didn't lose his father, no.
Did his father not die?
No.
Okay. He just wished he was dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know then. What do you think, Mike?
I thought it sounded a bit like the Beatles or something. But I don't know if that's a movie about Paul McCartney.
I bet the Beats. I don't think so. Maybe there is, I don't know.
I'm going to go with Peter Pan 2 Return to Neverland.
No.
Okay.
Lion King.
Yeah.
Did you say he becomes vegan?
It's not vegan.
He doesn't eat meat. He starts eating the...
Bugs.
Oh, yeah, it's not vegan, actually, is it?
No.
Actually, that's not vegan at all.
No.
Oh, well, sure, look, he lost his dad.
Changed his diet. He changed his diet.
Yeah. Grumpy emo chick ponders whether to shag a corpse or a dog over several years.
New Moon.
Yay! A guy learns to love a girl without her Instagram filters.
Shallow Hal.
It's a good guess, actually.
Thanks, girl.
Actually, that would actually fit there, in fairness.
Better than what you have.
No, the other one was just Shrek, but that would work.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was good.
So my last one, talking frog convinces son to kill his father.
I don't remember this Muppet movie at all.
Convince his son to kill his father.
Talking frog.
The frog might throw you off, like.
It's a toad, isn't it?
It's just a green thing.
Is this Shrek again?
Star Wars. Yo, the little talking frog, like. Schnapsaroni from Tony.
Schnapsaroni from Tony.
On that excellent note, that's the last Schnapsaroni from Tony. So let's play another little Would You Rather here. A bonus Would You Rather. What was better? It's not really a Would You Rather. What was better, Tony Tales or Schnapsaronis from Tony's?
Schnapsaronis were easier to do. For me to remember old stories is a lot harder.
I feel like this was Liam's reasoning as well.
Yeah. Well, I can come up with something quick, but to remember something's harder.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. Yeah. Should we end it there, or should we carry on discussing our favourite Muppets?
Nah. Just end it, can we?
Should we just end it?
Yeah.
Do one of you want to end it this week?
Nah.
Tony?
I wouldn't know what to do.
Okay, well, watch and learn then, because I'm a pro.
Do you want to let one of your characters end it?
Okay, Susie Soccer here to see you boys out. I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who's been listening to the podcast. We really appreciate your service.
Softer.
Thanks for listening from me, Susie Soccer, and the boys. Thanks, bye.
Thanks, bye.
See you now.
She sounds hot.
That was the intention. I hate Pat.